Nowadays, almost everyone has heard the story of Christmas. But there are some who recognize it long before anyone else. Said the night wind to the little lamb, "Do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night, with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite." Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy,
"Do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the trees, with a voice as big as the seas, with a voice as big as the seas." Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king,
"Do you know what I know? In your palace warm, mighty king. Do you know what I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold."
Said the king to the people everywhere, "Listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. The child, sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light."
Oh, wow. What time is it?
2022.
They went back!
It's Las Posadas!
Christmas! And we're Santa's tallest elves!
Brought to you by
Santa's Elves Union,
Silicon
Silicon Valley Local 12.
25. Five.
Whew.
You know, Christmas isn't just about people.
Oh no.
Tonight, we're going to sing songs about all of the animals.
Nuh-uh. There are lots of animals and we're only here for one night.
Well, then we better get started.
Oh.
Welcome, friends, rejoice with heart and soul and voice. Give ye heed to what we say. Jesus Christ was born today. Ox and ass before him bow, and he is in the manger now. Christ is born today. Christ is born today.
not many people realize this, but the very first Christmas gifts were actually given by the animals.
But not mosquitoes. They're takers. Donkey all shaggy and brown.
I carried his mother up hill and down. I carried her safely to Bethlehem town. I
Said the donkey all shaggy and brown. Said the ox all white and red.
I gave him my manger for a bed. I gave him my hay to pillow his head. I
Said the ox all white and red. Said the sheep with the curly wool.
I gave him my wool for a blanket warm. He wore my coat on Christmas morn.
Said the sheep with the curly horn. I
said the raptors high.
I couldn't to sleep, so he wouldn't cry. We cooed him to sleep, my mate and I. I
said the
dove from the rafters high. We said the camels all tan and black. Over the desert upon our backs, we brought them gifts in the wise men's packs. We said the camels all tan and black. Thus every beast our song could spell. In the stable dark was glad to tell of the gift they gave Emmanuel. The gift they gave Emmanuel.
Oh, Elvis, I love the ox voice. It was very good.
It was almost sexy.
almost.
Keep trying. Oh, the carol of the birds. Kind of grows on you.
Whence comes this rush of wings afar, following straight the Noel star?
Birds from the woods in wondrous flight, Bethlehem take this holy night.
Tell me, ye birds, why come ye here into this stable poor and drear?
Hasting we seek the newborn King, and all the sweetest music bring.
angels and shepherds, birds of the sky, come where the Son of God doth lie. Turns on the earth with band of 12, join in the shout, Noel, Noel.
I just love birds. It seems like a miracle when they leap up and fly.
That's nothing. I've seen a horse fly.
Oh, yeah? Well, I saw a reindeer fly.
Oh, well, I saw a whole bunch of them.
Really?
What were they doing?
Well, they were galloping, 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 galloping.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen, over the moon so bright. 32 feet and 8 little tails of white. Hurry, hurry, hurry through the night. Old Saint Nicky works so quickly, leaving toys for girls and boys, and over the roof so high. 32 feet and 8 little tails they fly. Faster, faster, faster through the sky. Oh, look at them go! With Santa laughing, ho, 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 ho. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen, over the garden wall. 32 feet and 8 little tails and all. See them canter, hear old Santa call. Oh, Merry, Merry Christmas to you all. Merry, Merry Christmas to you all.
Galloping, 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 galloping. But wait.
What?
32 feet.
32 feet.
That's-
That's from here to over there.
But that's true.
You need my
But
fingers?
it's also yeah, that's
Oh, well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
don't forget the thumbs.
That's only 8 reindeer.
Oh.
We're missing one.
Well, then who could that be?
Let's figure it out. You know Dasher and Dancer, and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen.
But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Let me see. Have I got this right?
Rudolph the
Red-nosed reindeer
Reindeer
had a very shiny nose.
like neon.
And if you ever saw it,
Saw it
you would even say it grew.
like a light bulb.
All of the other
The
reindeer
reindeer
used to laugh and call him names.
like Pinocchio.
They never let poor Rudolph
Or Rudolph
join in any reindeer games.
like Scrabble.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve,
A pea
Santa
souper.
came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
Then how the
Reindeer loved him,
Loved him.
and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer,
Reindeer.
you'll go down in history.
Like Abe Lincoln and George Washington and Dolly Parton.
I suppose so. Let's see now.
But I never get any good jokes.
What?
What do I have to do to get a good joke?
You should walk softly.
and carry a big stick. For instance,
why does Scrooge love reindeer so much?
I don't know. Why does Scrooge love reindeer so much?
Because every single buck is dear to him.
Maybe you had to be local. But I got one. What do elves learn in school? I don't think she knows.
I don't know.
You know, I knew you weren't listening. But what elves learn in school is the alphabet.
Huh?
Well, it's not supposed to be funny, but it's educational.
I thought that what we learned was how to deliver toys.
Oh, speaking of that, I had a question. Maybe one of you knows. In America, all the toys are delivered by reindeer.
Like Rudolph.
Exactly. But is it that way in other countries?
Let me Google that. Oh, no, it isn't. Not in Italy.
Oh!
What? Who delivers them then? UPS?
No. Hey, jingity jing.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
It's Dominic the donkey. Jingity jing.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
The Italian Christmas donkey. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. Santa's got a little friend. His name is Dominic. The cutest little donkey. You'll never see him kick. When Santa visits his paisans with Dominic he'll be, because the reindeer cannot climb the hills of Italy. Hey, jingity jing,
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
it's Dominic the donkey. Jingity jing,
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
the Italian Christmas donkey. La la la, la 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 da dee da. La la la, la 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 da dee da.
Jingle bells around his feet and presents on the sled. Hey, look at the mayor's derby on top of Dominic's head. A pair of shoes for Louis and a dress for Josephine. The label on the inside says they're made in Bouvaline.
Hey, jingity jing,
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
it's Dominic the donkey. Jingity jing,
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
the Italian Christmas donkey. La la la, la 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 la. La la la, la 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 la.
Now children sing and clap their hands when Dominic starts to dance. They talk Italian to him and he even understands. Kumaris and kumpares do the dance the tarantelle when Santa Nicola comes to town and brings his chouchiolet. Hey, jiggity jing, hee-haw, hee-haw, it's
Dominic the donkey. Jingity jing,
hee-haw, hee-haw,
the Italian Christmas donkey. La la la, la 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 la. La la la, la 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 la.
Hey,
La la la, la 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 la. La la la, la 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 la.
hee-haw, 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 hee-haw.
Now, let me get this straight. The reindeer don't deliver toys in Italy,
No.
but they do in America.
Yes.
And in Europe, and in Asia, and in Africa.
No, not Africa. No.
No.
I'm
Are you
positive.
sure?
I'm absolutely positive. No room for doubt.
That's right. Remember the Inter-Office North Pole Bulletin of December 26th, 1847.
You were listening to some things.
Yeah. Santa's using zebras now to pull his Christmas sleigh, 'cause a boy in Africa came to him one day.
Santa, please stop by,
He said,
and bring some toys with you.
Santa's using zebras now south of Timbuktu. Donner, Blitzen, all the reindeer put him on the spot. They were used to ice and snow, but
Africa was hot.
then some zebras came along and they pulled Santa through. Santa's using zebras now south of Timbuktu.
See the pyramids go by, and there's the Nile below.
Hey, watch out for that tall giraffe. Mustn't fly too low.
Hello, hippopotamus. Jesus, joy to you.
Hello, Mr. Crocodile. Merry Christmas too.
As they gallop over jungle, lions stop and stare, wondering what those zebras could be doing way up there. While their reindeer wait for him back home in their igloo. Santa's using zebras now, south of Timbuktu.
I do love me my hippopotamuses.
That's hippopotami.
No, they're mine. But mine are hippopotamuses.
Mine too.
It doesn't matter. It's not a word that we're going to use very often anyway.
That's what you think.
We want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. I don't want a doll.
No dinky tinker toy.
We want a hippopotamus to play with and
Enjoy.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus would mind, do you?
He won't have to use our dirty chimney flue. Just bring him through the front door. That's the easy thing to do. I can see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs.
Oh, what joy and what surprise when we open up our eyes
To see a hippo hero standing there. We want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Only a hippopotamus will do.
No crocodiles.
No rhinoceroses.
We only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like us too.
Mom says,
A hippo will eat you up.
but then teacher
A
says,
hippo is a vegetarian.
we want a hippopotamus for Christmas. The kind we saw last summer at the zoo.
We've got a car with room for two in our two-car garage.
We'd feed him there and wash him there and give him his massage. I can see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs.
Oh, what joy and what surprise when we open up our eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. We want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Only a hippopotamus will do. No kangaroos, no duck-billed platypuses. We only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like us too. Oh, imagine that if he weighed 3,000 pounds more. And now, I know. Okay, let me sit down so I look dignified. Are you ready? And now, you've
Smarter.
Smarter. And now,
Smarter.
and now, to answer the question of what a hippopotamus would want for Christmas, Santa's Tallest Elves Cultural Corner brings you the a cappella masterpiece by Flanders and Swan, the Hippopotamus Song, featuring the incomparable talents of Elvis and Ellie Elf. Our story takes place in a swampy section of southeastern Asia.
Me. You. Us. We're ready. A bold hippopotamus was seated one day on the banks of the Kushalamar. He gazed at the bottom as it peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Away on a hilltop sat combing her hair his fair hippopotama maid. This hippopotamus was no ignoramus, and sang her this sweet serenade. Mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. The fair hippopotama he aimed to entice from her perch on that hilltop above. Since she hadn't got a ma to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. Thump, thump, thump. Like thunder the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang as they met. His enamorata adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Then more hippopotami began to convene on the banks of that river so wide. I wonder now what am I to say of the scene that ensued by the Shalamar's side. They dove out at once with an ear-splitting splash, then rolled to the surface again. A regular army of hippopotami, all singing this haunting refrain. Why don't you join in?
Mud,
glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Thank you.
Frankly, I feel more intelligent already. Oh.
It really sounds like that hippo would be easy to thrill, though. There's mud everywhere.
Not here. Ow. With the drought, everything's dry as tinder.
Oh, that's right. That makes a big problem for anyone who breathes fire.
Oh, you mean like your friend, Dusty the
Yes.
Dragon.
Oh, exactly. Do you remember what happened to him last year?
Oh, I
He
try
was
so hard to
just
forget.
trying to do his regular Christmas shopping. Oh, well, here he comes now. He can help us tell the story. Christmas was coming, and Darcy the dragon was thinking what he should do. Go through the forest and into the village to pick up a gift or two. For through the forest dear Darcy had friends that he loved very much. He thought it'd be fine at Christmas time to give each a present or such. But Darcy'd forgotten the very thing that makes a dragon unique. Unlike a horse, a dragon of course breathes fire whenever he speaks. So off to town dear Darcy went, but woe is me, and oh lament, before a dragon penny was spent, he'd started a tiny fire. He was quite embarrassed.
I should say.
He said he was sorry, our Darcy did. He helped put the fire out. The folks forgave him for he'd been kind, and off he went looking about. Into the toy shop did Darcy go, with thoughts of his forest friends. I'll buy each a game, he said, with a flame, and the second fire it was then. And this time when the fire was out, the villagers charged along, pursuing Darcy with angry shouts, "Be off, away, be gone!" For Darcy sparked no harm I meant, but from the village he was sent. And woe is me, and oh lament, no presents for his friends. Poor thing. He's trying so hard.
Poor me, I didn't get a present.
Darcy was sad as he sat at the edge of the forest by and by. No gifts would he have to offer his friends, the tear rolled from his eye. A storm did gather and soon did hit, 'twas a mighty wind that blew. And Christmas snow did whirl and blow, and he wondered what to do. Then Darcy let out with a dragon's cry. He opened his mouth so wide that the wind and snow went right down his throat and put out the fire inside. When Darcy realized the fire was out, first a whisper, then a shout, then a laugh to know he could speak without starting another fire. And everyone's safe now. Smokey the Bear can retire. But now it was late on a Christmas Eve. He was up and off with a roar. He raced to the village and he cried out, "My fire is no more." From shop to shop he then would go, in each he made his choice. Darcy was treated so kindly now, no need to fear his voice. The villagers came to the edge of town, and Darcy waved goodbye. "Come back again if ever you can," they said, and he said that he'd try. Merry Christmas all did say, as to the woods he made his way. Tomorrow will be Christmas Day, and a Merry Christmas to thee. A Merry Christmas to thee. A Merry Christmas to thee.
I want you to know that Darcy was not in any danger of starting a fire today because he had had a whole pack of Tums.
Very effective.
Now, sometimes the perfect present finds you when you aren't even looking for it.
Orphan girl named Maria was walking to market one day. She stopped for to rest by the roadside, where a bird with a broken wing lay. A few moments passed till she saw it, for its feathers were covered with sand. But soon clean and wrapped it was traveling in the warmth of Maria's small hand. She happily gave her last peso on a cage made of rushes loaves and twine. She fed it loose corn from the market and watched it grow stronger with time.
Now the Christmas Eve service was coming, and the church shone with tinsel and light. And all of the townsfolk brought presents to lay by the manger that night. There were diamonds and incense and perfumes in packages fit for a king. But for one ragged bird in a small cage, Maria had nothing to bring.
She waited till just before midnight, so no one could see her go in. And crying, she knelt by his manger, and the gift was unworthy of him. How a voice came to her through the darkness.
Maria, what brings you to me? If the bird in the cage is your offering, open the door, let me see.
Though she trembled, she did as he asked her, and out of the cage the bird flew, soaring up into the rafters on a wing that had healed good as new.
Just then the midnight bells rang out, and the little bird started to sing a song that no words could recapture, whose beauty was fit for a king.
Now Maria felt blessed just to listen to that cascade of no sweet and low, as her offering was lifted to heaven on the very first night in gifts song.
In the end, it doesn't matter who brings the gifts or what it is or where it comes from. Christmas is about love and coming together. Animals help us too.
Animal!
We learned this last carol by singing along with two frogs and some pigs and a rat and a few monsters.
In other words, the Muppets! It's in the singing of a street corner choir. It's going home and getting warm by the fire. It's true, wherever you find love, it feels like Christmas. A cup of kindness that we share with another, a sweet reunion with a friend or a brother. In all the places you find love, it feels like Christmas. It is the season of the heart, a special time for caring, the ways of love made clear. And it is the season of the Spirit, the message, if we hear it, is make it last all year.
just like Christmas. We want to thank all of you for joining us tonight, as weird and crazy as it is.
Animal!
I feed him when we get home. Okay, and on behalf of Fremont Cultural Arts Council and Old Mission San Jose and all of the wonderful people who took part in this, thank you so much for coming. And we'll see you next year. And if you've been here before, you know we always end our shows with this song.
Noche de paz, noche de amor, todo duerme en derredor, entre sus astros que esparcen su luz, ve anunciar al niñito Jesús. Brilla la estrella de paz, brilla la estrella de amor.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon Virgin Mother and Child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Silent,
Silent
holy night, shepherds quake at the sight. Glories streams from heaven heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent, silent, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon Virgin Mother and Child, holy infant so tender and mighty, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Good night, everybody. I said that me.
You're the sheep.
You're the ox.
You're the sheep. I'm the cow. Okay. Lusty birds, why came ye here? This imbecile is making it wrong. Thank you.
Dolly Parton's good. I was thinking a whale, because a whale is big, so it would be more famous.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Next.
Now, in the end, it doesn't matter who brings the gift or what it is or where it comes from. Christmas is about love.
I found the gift for you. It doesn't matter where it came from. It came from the floor. And I put it on your head.
My rabbit escaped. I'm serious. You can't tell this, but it is a rabbit. They cut off everything else, but they left the tail.
And now we have a lot of people to thank for putting up with all of this.
Thank you, thank you. And you too over there. Exactly, but is it that way in other countries?
Let me Google that.
They might have reindeer labor laws or something.
No, it's not. Not in Italy.
Well, who delivers there? UFO?
No.